Alright, hey guys, welcome back to West Mountain Clunkers. This time we are working on getting the rear seats in the car. They fit just fine. What we ended up doing was cutting some parts off the old bench seat and welding it to the frame on the bottom cushion. Yeah, on the bottom cushion. So it just slots in to where the old seat used to fit. And then on the back cushion, I'll show you here real quick. We ended up running, or at least welding. So we welded some bolts right here. Ignore the horrible welds, they'll hold. But we ended up welding some bolts right here on both sides. And these bolts will stick right through the frame of the seat on the back portion of it. And then we just got some big washers that we can reach back in there with our hands, tighten it in to pull it in tight to the firewall. And it works surprisingly well. It's the easiest solution we could come up with. So we're going to throw the seats in and show you what it looks like. So these bars right here, here is what we took off the old bench seat and welded it to the frame of this bottom cushion. And there's two holes on either side of the car that these kind of pegs kind of slot into on the floorboard to kind of index where the bottom cushion goes. So let's throw these in and we'll show you how they look.
Alright guys, so this is the back seats put in. As you can see, it's really sturdy. If you look in here, you can see how the bolts are holding in the back seat. We just have a large washer over that frame, and then that just holds down the back of the bottom cushion. And this thing's really nice. I'm actually really impressed with how well this turned out. We know this is a little unsightly right here, but we have a plan for it. I think we're going to get some leather and dye it the same color as the seats, and then we're just going to snap it. We'll make some snaps that we can put over here. Snap it so that way we can unsnap it and reach the nuts to undo it.
Alright, so right now we're going to paint the firewall, the trunk. We just seam sealed the entire, all the welds on the inside of the car, both the cab and the trunk. So we're just waiting for the trunk to, it says it's paintable in an hour or half an hour. It's been a little over an hour right now. So I think we're good to go ahead and paint it. We're going to put about 2 coats of self-etching primer on the firewall, and Chance is going to do the trunk. And then in a couple days we'll paint it. So it's good time, yeah. We're not professional painters, so. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna wrap up this video. This was I don't even know how long this video is. This video spanned maybe about 2 weeks, filming where we can. We're really crunching to get this car done for the car show. At this point, it's super questionable if we're even gonna make it. A couple of the parts are on back order from the
From CAD 500.
yeah, from CAD 500, and the machine shop. They got the engine board, and they honed it. They just got a machine the valve seats for the heads, and the valves are back ordered. They said they need valves, so at this point it's super questionable. We don't know when we're gonna get the valves, so we're pushing right along as if we are going to the car show. I think we are going to register and pay the fees for it just in case we do make it. Anywho, as you can see, we got the firewall painted. We went with white. We put like 2-3 coats of self-etching primer.
Yeah.
And then
There's 3 coats of gray self-etching primer, and I think we did like 4 coats of white paint.
yeah, we did 4 coats of this white paint. This isn't just we used aerosol can. There's one right there. We used an aerosol can. It's not just regular spray paint. It's an actual automotive paint that is that they put inside an aerosol can.
It's just a rattle can.
Yeah, I got 4 cans and I used 2 of them to do that and got really good coverage, and it's nice and glossy, and I think it looks really good.
I like it. I think it'll turn out really well. If you guys are wondering, this is Viper White, and it's from 66autocolor.com.
Yeah.
So I think 1 can just did this one part of the firewall, or did we use 2 cans?
We used 2 whole cans.
Okay.
We could have done it in a can and a half, but once you activate the can, it's got shelf life, and I didn't want to waste it, so we just went ahead and emptied the can on it. But with that being said, we're not professional painters. There's a lot of stuff we could have done to prep for this.
I mean, honestly, we did it in my garage. It's not the best painting conditions. There's dust. It's not sterile, and I know you guys aren't gonna like that, but
for what it is,
it's what we got.
Pretty good.
So,
so I think also in this video, we made some custom brackets for the seats. So the seats fit in perfectly. Brackets are made. They're all welded in. The trunk is 100% welded. The floor pan's 100% welded. And we painted the trunk. We can show you. We can move the light and show you. And actually, we just wrapped up painting the.
we painted everything.
Yeah, we painted everything. We painted the floor pan with the rust encapsulator. We actually used an old spray gun that my uncle used to have before he died. So it's just a siphon feed gun. It's super old.
We just found it sitting in a corner.
Yeah, so we cleaned it out and used it, and it worked super good.
So for the trunk, we used this Rust-Oleum truck bed coating. It's black, it's textured, and it's non-skid finish. So basically, we use that because obviously the fuel cells are going back there, the battery's going back there, tools, and the spare tire. So we just went with truck bed coating just to kind of make it a little bit more durable than just paint.
Yeah, so you want to go around and grab that light, and I'll grab the camera and we can show the trunk.
You talking about the inside?
Yeah. Alright, so, yeah, it's kind of dirty because when I was painting the cab, it blew a lot of dirt back this way. But it's completely painted, it's textured. There's some matte spots. We didn't do a super good job prepping the wheel wells, so it looks kind of funky, but I think it'll be fine. We seam sealed the whole thing. We still got weld right here. We didn't grind it. It looks okay, but
I don't know why we didn't grind it, but we didn't.
I was being lazy and I didn't grind it. It looks fine, but yeah, we got like 2 or 3 coats of the two coats of the trunk or rhino liner textured paint on this, and it looks really nice. Yeah, if you want to go around, I'll go on this side and we can show the cab. going through this. So yeah, we're going through this pretty quick. It's kind of late out, and we want to get home. So yeah, we seam sealed this, and we didn't prep it super well. As you can see, we got little strands of seam sealer that we didn't scrape up that we could have scraped up. There's little particles of dust, and some of the hairliner fell into it when I was spraying because we just didn't prep. Next week we're gonna put sound deadener in the carpet over it, so nobody's gonna really see it. So I don't really care. But the main point was just to protect the floor from rusting any further, and make it look kind of cohesive. So yeah, it looks really good at this point. So yeah, let me come back around and. All right, guys. Well, that's gonna wrap up this video. Just to recap, we painted the firewall, we rust encapsulated the interior, and painted the trunk. Still waiting for engine parts, and I think next time we might hit the suspension. Who knows? Yeah, we got all the suspension parts, so we'll probably turn that stuff out, swap it with the new parts, and paint the frame. We got some black rust encapsulator from when I did my Camaro frame, so we'll do that next time. We still got, it seems like, countless things left before the car show, but it's still 2 weeks away, so I think we might.
It's going to be close.
If we can get the engine back in time, I think we can pull it off, but we'll see. It's super iffy, but anyway, if you guys like this video, please leave a like, subscribe, share it, leave a comment, and thanks for watching.
Thanks, guys. See you guys next time.